You are listening to The Mended Man, Pemberton Manor, Book 5, written and narrated by Becky Doughty. Chapter 1. The End of January. Pax Thayer lay on his back in the dark room, legs straight and toes pointed toward the foot of his bed. He linked his fingers beneath the pillow under his head and closed his eyes in concentration. To the naive observer, he might appear relaxed and comfortable, but the position stretched the tight muscles in his back, as well as his hips and knees, joints that ached from compensating for the pain from the herniated disc in his lumbar spine. Pain that came in sharp, crippling spasms that never failed to catch him by surprise. With his arms butterflied, his elbows pressed flat to the mattress, he also felt almost every inch of the mottled skin that pulled taut up the length of his arms, the silver scars that laced the backs of his hands, and the patches that still discolored his ribcage more than 2 years after his accident. Except it hadn't really been an accident. The meth lab explosion was set off by the guys who detonated the place with a desperately launched Bic lighter as they tried to escape out the back alley. One of them hadn't survived, and the other had lived for a few miserable weeks before succumbing to the trauma of his extensive injuries. No, the only accident in all of this was that Pax had survived, that both he and Brad Hayward, the rookie cop who'd been newly assigned to him, had survived. Unfortunately, neither one of them had walked away unscathed, and Brad would never walk away from anything ever again, at least not on his own 2 legs. They'd amputated both of the kid's mangled limbs just above the knees. By the time Pax had recovered enough from his own injuries to grasp the scope of what had happened, Brad had moved up north to the San Francisco area where he had family to care for him. God, please heal his mind and body. It had become more of a mantra than a prayer over the years, but then praying had never come easy to Pax, even before the event that left him scarred and mutilated on the inside as much as the outside. He believed the man upstairs saved people for a reason. God could be manipulated.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?